That was tragic. Okay, well, that sucks. I've been trying to at least, so I used to probably be able to do that for like 5 reps, 6 reps, not gonna lie. So, being almost, 10, almost 15 pounds down-ish, I've lost like a little bit of strength. Only a couple reps shy of what I was doing. So that's kind of to be expected, I'm not gonna lie to you. It just sucks. So, I know it was only 3 reps, but I try to just continue to introduce myself to those higher weights. That way I'm like not just completely giving up strength training in general, like, and just doing high volume. Like, I still want to be pushing as hard as I can with heavy weights. So I'm gonna drop down to like maybe 2 plates and a 15 instead of 25 on each side, and that should hopefully be good. My reps will probably go up to like 6 to 8. All right, we're gonna go with the 10s. Gosh darn. 7, well, 6.5. That sucks. I also did like a super hard, like high rocks training thing yesterday. So I'm like low-key probably still recovering from that, but whatever. Chest days a lot. 6.5 is not too bad. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm getting shredded. I'm not shredded enough though. I'm not even nearly close to being shredded. I'm literally so far away from shredded right now. I'm trying. That's why we're cutting, bro. Oh, 180 pounds is gonna look sick. I hope. I've got like 10 pounds to lose, bro. Time to lock. Yeah, that's not moving. Gosh darn. Alright, one more of this. I'm gonna drop the weight again. I've been training a lot more with heavy weights lately than volume. I used to be a volume maxing doofus, and I just never got any stronger. I was just in here for 2 hours. Today, probably a little short of, like to be hitting around 8 reps. You know what, it's fine. It's not that bad. I'm pushing as hard as I can, going to failure every set. I'm hitting around 6 to 10 reps range. That's like peak. So, yeah, I just took off all the weight. Let's see what we can do here. Seven and a half, brother. Whew! Holy crap. All right. Water break. And now to back. That's literally all I do for chest, bro. You don't need to do, you don't really need to do much more for them. I have been training like this, like 4 sets per muscle group per workout, and it's been working great. Been training in like the 6 to 8 rep range. It's been pretty sick. Not gonna lie. I might just legitimately sit here do 4 of these for back day and be done as well. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So I usually hit chest and back together. That's what I've been doing on this split. So one thing that I'm gonna try to start, what I have been doing recently, has been one chest and back day. I will hit kind of like a straight pushing, just like a overall like lower chest, just like your traditional bench press, no incline stuff, which is what we did today. That's just gonna, I'm not targeting just upper chest. I'm just really hitting kind of all parts of it by doing just like a straight pushing motion. And then I'll go do a back day like this. And this is gonna hit a lot more of my like upper back traps, rear delts, and then lats. It's still obviously using my lats, obviously. Doing this motion as lats, but I still want to prioritize my push-up strength or my pull-up strength, because like it's not cool if you can't do pull-ups, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta have sick lats. So I've been doing that on a separate day. So I usually hit 2 of these days in a week, and I'll just alternate it. So the next chest day and back day I will hit incline chest to hit that upper chest, and I will do pull-ups to hit the lats a little better. So that's what I've been doing. It's been working great. I will say I think I've been prioritizing this a little too much over my lats, because my pull-up strength has gotten weaker than it has before. So that kind of sucks, but anyway. Yeah, I use straps. Whatever, dude. Sue me. That's how you build muscle, you know? Spend like 30 seconds doing a set, and then you just sit for 4 minutes. There you go again. I think a lot of people think it's all about like, oh, you know, you gotta keep your heart rate up when you're exercising. You know, that's how you're getting stronger. Who said that? How does that make sense? I'm gonna sit my butt down and re-energize so I can put the max amount of effort into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, I don't know. Just try as hard as you freaking can, and you'll gain muscle if you do it consistently. It's not that complicated. This is probably a little too heavy for me, just by like a tad, but that's okay. That's it. Lighten the load. Holy crap. I've been switching my grip halfway through sometimes, so I'm kind of on like the pause. No one clipped that ever. If I see that online, anyway, whatever. Instead of grabbing the bars where my hands are like this, lower, halfway through, I'll drop the weight a little bit and put my hands up like on the straight attachment, and this is going to change the positioning of my elbow relative to like all this, right? See how my hand's down here and now it's up here? It's going to make me work a lot more of my rear delts. I never do rear delt isolation training. I literally think I hate it, dude. I'm not gonna sit there and do this freaking crap, bro. No. So I just make sure to always switch my grip and do something where making sure I'm pulling where my elbow is out here instead of tucked like that, which is gonna be a lot more lats. It's gonna be a lot more rear delt. So I always just make sure that I'm including some form of that in my back days to where I'm working out my rear delts as well. They're not just missing every single workout, which is something I used to do. And then I realized I had incredibly disproportionate rear delts. Oh, gosh darn. Yeah, I felt that. That was, we're burning now. Last set of this at least. Oh. That's crazy how it just drops off. All right, I totally don't need to be doing these. This is basically accessory work at this point, but I'm doing shrugs. That sucks. All right, holy ego lift, that was tragic. Okay, all right, so the current ab situation, it's there, but holy blubber. You know what I'm saying? So that's without zero ab training. And I really need to start locking in on the ab training. So that's what we're gonna do. This is day one of training my abs and seeing how CrossFit-like I can look. Most people get on this machine to train their cheeks. We're gonna be using it to train our abs by flipping the other direction. This is one of the most goated ab exercises that you can do. And if your gym has one of these, try it. It's actually insane. All right, we're gonna hop on here, get a little slight bend in the abs so I can scoop my butt further back. They make this really hard for me. Oh my gosh. Or if I can't do that, you can scoot your butt forward and then have a little bit of assistance. Oh my gosh, both ways, honestly, super hard. Low key, I feel like it trains a different part of my abs depending on where I'm at, so. Oh my goodness. The cool thing about this, holy crap. I'm gonna keep going, hold on. Oh my god, okay. Holy frick. I'm making crazy noises in this gym. Anyway, one of the coolest things about this is that you can add weight. So not only can you change the position of your butt, but you can add weight. You can just simply grab a weight. And then if you want to make it really hard, you could do like forced negatives on this as well. So like just by changing the positioning of the weight. So I'm gonna grab like a freaking 10 pounder. All right, just for demonstration. So let's say I had a weight, I want to start adding weight here. Obviously I just hold it here. Do a rep, but let's say I want to do like a forced negative. Depending on where I hold it, it's gonna change how much force is like actually being put on my abs. So on the way down, I can hold it above my head, and then on the way up, I can bring it closer to my chest to lower that weight. So force negative. Oh gosh. Oh, and I can like barely hold it. Oh. Yeah, that's the hardest crap I've ever done in my life. So I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm just, oh my gosh. I could though. Actually, I'm doing it perfectly fine with the weight, so I'm just gonna hold the weight on the chest. This, you might look like an idiot on this machine, but your abs are gonna make me. I don't need the weight. Oh, you can do drop sets too. Okay, that's the best ab exercise in the world. I need like a 20-minute break to go again. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And you can go past failure so easily and just help yourself up by grabbing your legs like I was doing there. If you haven't tried this exercise, go give it a try. All right. Was that all out of focus? All right, let's do a pump check, bro. Inside. Horrible vacuum. Tragic. Dude, I'm pudgy right now. What the frick is this? So, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing. If I didn't have muscle under this, I would be skinny fat. I would be skinny fat. I'm like 20% body fat right now. But I just have muscle. Okay. So I'm right now 190 pounds, 6 foot. I don't need to be any leaner, but I want to be. Does that make sense? I want to be leaner. I don't need to be leaner, but it's cool when you freaking look sick in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And you can take your shirt off at any moment and be freaking shredded. That's cool. So, yeah, of course I want that. I have abs through my 25% body fat or whatever I'm at. I can either go 2 directions right now. So I can get bigger and stronger and not cut anymore, which is always fun. Or I can go on a calorie deficit, freaking get mega shredded, which would be sick. It's been fun, y'all. It's day 1. About to lose a ton of weight and get locked the freak in. fix my knee, and get huge all at the same time. Steroids are the real answer. Just kidding. Anyway, see you guys later. Next up, arms and shoulders.